Okay, in this short video, I'm going to show you how to install a proper moisture barrier using 6mm poly plastic against your block basement foundation wall. And basically what we have is a 7-foot wall here. Okay, we have a window, we have backfill probably about right here, so we got about 4.5 foot of backfill underneath of concrete. Massive amount of water issue that was on this job, and we had to actually correct the failed French drain. And so quickly, here's what we're going to do. We're using a 6mm poly, and what we're doing is we're wrapping everything. And the idea of wrapping everything, wires on the inside, okay, is that we want this plastic to be right up against the block, and you have to use 6mm because nothing else is thick enough and it'll all crack. The point in this is that if moisture comes in through the block, let's say a run, let's just say sweat, whatever, it'll build up behind the vapor barrier and it will come down, and you can see the vapor barrier tucks down into the French drain, which is what you see here. So let's take a look at this. You can see the French drain here. You see the stones, okay? Vapor barrier behind there, keeps the water behind. That's the idea of your cleat out here. Okay. The second part you can look at here is when we corrected this French drain in a previous video, we broke out all of this because we had a mudslide into this corner which clogged the entire French drain. So since that's been cleaned out, we remortared the top, put a base 1.5 inches on top of that French drain, and embedded our steel frame directly into it. Now prior they used regular hem fir 2x4 lumber, all rotted out within 2 years. Okay, so the idea is that we want to keep that water behind that French drain, the corrugation, and keep it contained to underneath of the French drain and not have moisture, coming forward. So this is the end product. Okay, and this just shows you how to do it. You're going to fasten the tape out at your tops. Okay, it's always best to try to mechanically fasten because moisture affects the tape. And then we're tucked behind our finished wall. So now our outlets are set. Now the next part, what we're going to do is we're going to tape these wires together. All right, and have them grouped in nicely. And then we're going to use, instead of encapsulated fiberglass insulation, we're going to use Owens Corning. This has an R factor of 5. Okay. I don't feel that we need 13 behind here. It's a block wall. And like I said, we pulled out the old stuff, even though it was encapsulated in its own wrapping, it was still mold and mildewed. So moisture got up inside of that insulation, and we don't want to have that. So the idea of this is to run the rigid foam behind it, and then shift it, glue it, shift it back, and pull it forward on the stud so it will actually adhere to the back of the stud. All right, little technique, it's good to work. Do them in 4-foot sections, it works out great. All right, so this is what you need before you close up your wall. You want to have that vapor barrier, 6mm poly. You get it at the big box store, 10 foot by 25 foot long. If you have a seam like I have here, you're going to want to tape it down. My seam actually laps all the way over 2 bays, so there's plenty of distance here. All right, and then again we seal around the window as well, and then when we drywall in, hopefully that'll be completely contained. All right, so if you like the video, if you got any pointers out of this, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell for alerts when we upload something new. And have a good day and good luck on your project.